This is the Week in Review, episode 257.
What's up, guys? The phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching Bretto Live.
What is going on, guys? Bretto Live back with another video, and today we are going to be talking about Raw. We are going to be talking about SmackDown. This is the WWE Week in Review action figure setup. We're going to start with Monday Night Raw first. Coming off the crowd from Backlash, this crowd was really mid. No offense to anybody who was part of this crowd, but dang, just coming off of Backlash into this, it was like, whoa, it's just a really big eye-opener, I'm not going to lie. But this is Monday Night Raw. We're going to talk about it from Connecticut. Let's go. We opened up the show with the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, who successfully retained at WWE Backlash against Jey Uso with help from the Judgment Day, and he berated the Judgment Day at Backlash. But here, opening of Monday Night Raw, he apologized to the entire Judgment Day. He apologized for how he acted at Backlash to JD McDonough, Downing Mysterio, and Finn Balor. And then right after this, Finn Balor thought he was going to get a bye in the King of the Ring tournament because Drew McIntyre, I guess, is not medically cleared because of CM Punk. So how crazy is that? So Finn Balor thought he was going to get a pass, but he didn't. Jey Uso got his spot in the King of the Ring tournament. He faced Finn Balor one-on-one. Nearing the end of the match, Drew McIntyre, the salty son of a gun he is for not being part of this match, comes out, and he's like, you know what, I'll just chill here on ringside, Jey Uso. But it didn't bother Jey Uso. Jey Uso still was able to hit the spear on Finn Balor to pick up the victory and advance in the King of the Ring tournament. There was a lot of King of the Ring matches tonight that I'm going to talk about. This was the first of many. Jey Uso takes care of business, beats Finn Balor, and one step closer to being King Yeet. McIntyre was that pissed off that he left the arena. He's like, you know what? I'm going to dip up out of here in my mid-engine Corvette. And right behind him, who pulled up? CM Punk in a classic Camaro. CM Punk pulls up. He's like, you know what? Where's Drew McIntyre? He pops out in the ring, and I love the camera work here, how they literally followed CM Punk from his car all the way to the ring. I was like, that is freaking awesome. So CM Punk comes in the ring, and he challenges Drew McIntyre to go face-to-face with him. Punk wants Drew. Punk thinks that Drew fears Punk, and I agree with CM Punk on this one. CM Punk had an amazing promo here talking about Drew McIntyre advancing this storyline, and I cannot wait till they go face-to-face, and even better, one-on-one, most likely at SummerSlam. I think it's going to be amazing. I'm excited about it, and CM Punk wanted Drew McIntyre back to the arena. Drew McIntyre never came back to the arena. I was like, really? That's super shocking, because Drew drove away, and I was like, where is Drew? Is he going to come back? I thought later in the show they were going to re-explore this, but they didn't. CM Punk just cut an amazing promo here. On the women's side of things, for the Queen of the Ring, we had our first qualifiers match, which was Natalya going one-on-one with Io Sky. This match was okay. It didn't really have my full attention because I'm not the biggest fan of Natalya, hence why I have her in a trash can. She went one-on-one with Io Sky. Io Sky picks up the victory with the over-the-moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Easy work. Io Sky advances. Natalya takes the L. Good. Debut of Ilya Dragunov. He went one-on-one with Ricochet in a King of the Ring qualifiers match. This match was freaking amazing. Definitely contention for match of the night. Probably match of the night. I really enjoyed this one. Ilya Dragunov is amazing, hard-hitting. Ricochet's chest was torn up after this match. Back and forth. I thought Ricochet had it at a couple points, but he didn't. Ilya Dragunov takes care of business in the end. Hits this amazing freaking running, just right hand where he lands right on the superstar and right on his face. If everybody knows the name of the move, drop it down in the comment section down below. But he took care of business, took him out. 1, 2, 3. Ilya Dragunov. It's the WWE Speed Champion Ricochet and advances in the King of the Ring tournament. I'm looking forward to see what he's going to do. He could possibly win the tournament though. But next up for Ilya Dragunov, he has to face Jey Uso. That's not going to be easy. Also, Ivy Nile and Zoe Stark went one-on-one in a Queen of the Ring tournament match. I don't have either of their figures, so I thought I'd just talk about it like this. It was a pretty decent match. Zoe Stark picking up the victory with the Z360 to top it off in the end. And I would not mind if Zoe Stark won the Queen of the Ring. I think she'd be a really good heel queen. I'm not going to lie. Becky Lynch was cutting a really odd promo with Michael Cole. Michael Cole asking about some of her wardrobe that she wore to a local, event. I was like, what? This is so odd. And then it gets interrupted by Liv Morgan. Freaking good, because Liv Morgan is owed a women's championship match. Becky Lynch promised her a match, and then Becky Lynch was like, if you would have let me finish, I was about to say that I'm going to give you your match at King and Queen of the Ring. I'm so excited for the freaking match. Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch. Liv Morgan could literally win that match, and if she does, that'd be freaking amazing. At the end of this promo, Damage Control comes out, and they're like, you know what? Let's do a little 3-on-2 beatdown with Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch. It turned into a 3-on-1 beatdown because Liv Morgan left Becky Lynch high and dry. Why wouldn't she? I mean, she doesn't like Becky Lynch. I don't blame her one bit. Why be on the same team as her? So Damage Control was taking out Becky Lynch, and there comes Lyra Valkyria, who had a one-on-one match with Dakota Kai. Later in the show, she helps out Becky Lynch, take out Damage Control and fend them all off. Not bad. I like Lyra Valkyria. She's the one that actually beat Becky Lynch in NXT too, so for her to come out here, that's pretty freaking cool. Once again, Lyra Valkyria went one-on-one with Dakota Kai. Match was pretty decent. Dakota Kai takes the fat L up against the debuting Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria advances in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Not a bad match. It was Bronson Reed going one-on-one with Chad Gable. This match was pretty good up until where Sami Zayn breaks up this match just like Chad Gable's been doing, just like Bronson Reed has done. Now Sami Zayn's jumping on the trend. He is interrupting the one-on-one match, basically setting up for a triple threat. We all know what's going to go down, but it ends up in an all-out brawl. Bronson Reed ends up slamming both of them with big Uranagi slams, and Bronson Reed reigns supreme again by taking out both of these men. And then he says to Pierce, make it a triple threat match. Make it a King and Queen of the Ring. It needs to happen for the Intercontinental Championship. This is going to be an amazing triple threat match when it goes down. I am excited for it. As far as the end of this match, kind of typical. And it was our final King of the Ring qualifiers match. It was freaking Gunther going one-on-one with Sheamus and a little Clash of the Castle rematch. This match was amazing. As always, these dudes always tear the house down. Sheamus' chest looked like raw ground beef. Gunther was tearing it up. In the end, Gunther was focusing a lot on the knee of Sheamus, and he utilized that by locking in this little half crab. Sheamus was forced to tap out. I was like, oh my gosh, bro. I was pulling for Sheamus here, but then I thought to myself, I'm like, ain't no way Gunther's getting pinned right now. And he didn't. Sheamus took the L. He got tapped out too. That's such a jab, making Sheamus tap out. And then the show kind of literally just ended. I was like, what the heck? It like literally Sheamus taps out, show ends. I was like, what the? Yes, that was Monday Night Raw. To be action figure setup style, I'm rating Raw right now. I'm giving Raw a solid 3 out of 5. I thought it was a pretty decent Raw, a lot of wrestling. Good stuff. My favorite moment / match had to have been Ilya Dragunov versus Ricochet. I loved this match. I thought it was hard-hitting. I thought it was action-packed, and what a debut for Ilya Dragunov. We're going to jump into SmackDown now. SmackDown was amazing. Let's talk about it right now. Action-packed show full of multiple King and Queen of the Ring matchups. We're going to jump right in, opening with Nick Aldis. He introduced us to our WWE Undisputed Universal Champion Cody Rhodes, and Nick Aldis announced that we have Cody Rhodes' next challenger for the WWE Championship, and that is Logan Paul? This caught me off guard. I'm not going to lie. The United States Champion going up against the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion. That just sounds crazy on paper. I'm excited about it. They cut an amazing promo. Valid points from each man. Logan Paul was so fluent on the mic. He sounded amazing. And then Cody Rhodes also shut him down. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen at the King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a winner takes all, or if it's just for Cody Rhodes' belt, or if it's just one-on-one, champion versus champion, no titles change hands. That's what I think it's going to be. But they're having a contract signing next week. We ought to get an official match, what it's for. But I would love it to be a winner-take-all, because that would make Cody Rhodes a Grand Slam champion, because he's never been United States champion, which would be amazing. So we'll see what happens there. But I'm excited about it. At first I was like, but then I was like, ooh. The Queen of the Ring tournament continues. It was Nia Jax going one-on-one with Naomi. This match was pretty freaking solid. I honestly would love to see Nia Jax as Queen of the Ring. No, I'm not the biggest fan of Nia Jax as like the wrestler, but I can't lie. She'd be like a pretty good like boss queen. I think that would be really cool. Anyways, she did beat Naomi with the little squash in the corner, which was pretty cool. Naomi was kind of messing with her wardrobe half the match, so honestly, honestly, Nia Jax got lucky in this one, but Nia Jax prevails. She wins the match, and she's going to move on in the Queen of the Ring tournament, one step closer to being queen. Baron Corbin is back on SmackDown. He went one-on-one with Carmelo Hayes. This is amazing. Two NXT guys being called up to SmackDown, going at it. Baron Corbin making his re-debut to SmackDown, which was amazing. I loved his interview before the match. He's like, I'm no more a constable. I'm not happy. I'm not broke. I'm not the king. I'm just me. I'm Baron Corbin. And I'm like, bro, this is so cool. It felt like such a fresh air, such a breath of fresh air watching Baron Corbin come out and just be him. It was amazing. Yes, he did take the L to Carmelo Hayes, but my God, it wasn't like a knockout victory. He kind of just inside cradled him and got lucky with a victory. I'm not going to lie, Carmelo Hayes, you got freaking lucky with this one. If Baron Corbin hit the end of days, it was all over for you. But my God, it was awesome to see Baron Corbin, man. Was it just me, or am I like tripping? Like, I love his new look. I love his new gimmick. It's great, man. Carmelo Hayes did take the W, though. Great job, Carmelo, too. Carmelo's amazing. Jade Cargill went one-on-one with Piper Niven in the Queen of the Ring tournament. You already know. I'm going to go quick on this one. Jade Cargill takes the dub. She jaded Piper Niven. 1, 2, 3, all over from there. And she clocked Chelsea Green, too, for the little cheap shot that Chelsea Green got earlier in the match with a little slap across the face. She got her revenge. No doubt, Jade Cargill beats Piper Niven. Her tag team partner, or tag team champion in crime, I should say, Bianca Belair comes out right after her match and faces Candice LeRae. Indy Hartwell looks to get involved on ringside by injuring the leg of Bianca, but it still isn't enough. Bianca is still able to hit the KOD on Candice LeRae to pick up the victory. The tag team champions look amazing, even in singles action. I think it's going to end with these two going at it for the Queen of the Ring, Bianca and Jade. Who will come out on top? Most likely Jade, but yeah, it's going to be a great one-on-one match between Bianca and Jade. Whoa. Okay, we can all agree that Solo Sikoa lied to Paul Heyman. He told Paul Heyman that and I quote, I already spoke with Roman Reigns. What? No, you didn't. No, you did not. Roman Reigns would never approve for Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa to be added to the bloodline without his own approval. There's no way! Solo Sikoa is lying to Paul Heyman, but you could just tell Paul Heyman got a little sense of relief after Solo Sikoa told Paul that he talked to Roman Reigns, but no, there's no way. Solo's lying to Paul Heyman, I guarantee it. After that, Tama Tonga did go one-on-one with Angelo Dawkins. Angelo Dawkins taking the place of Bobby Lashley, who I guess was injured for like the practice of this match or something. So Angelo Dawkins took the L to Tama Tonga instead of Bobby Lashley. Tama Tonga basically picks up the victory with little outside interference when they were beating up Montez Ford. And then after the match, Solo Sikoa gets a little extra Samoan spike to Angelo Dawkins, adding a little insult to injury. And Paul Heyman, you could just see the worry still on Paul Heyman's face on the outside, but he's still acknowledging Solo Sikoa, who's in charge while Roman Reigns is out of action. Supposedly. We'll see when Roman Reigns returns. We'll see what happens. And it was our main event of the show. Randy Orton went one-on-one with AJ Styles. This is a King of the Ring tournament match. What an amazing match it was. A little WrestleMania rematch here. Absolutely amazing stuff. Back and forth action where we saw counters, reversals, amazing stuff. Randy Orton hit the Hangman's DDT. Randy Orton hit the RKO to pick up the victory. And I loved seeing the Phenomenal Forum finally connect on a superstar. I feel like we haven't seen it connect in such a long time. Styles hit the Phenomenal Forum on Randy Orton and nearly had him pinned, but Randy Orton was a little too close to the ropes, got the rope break. Once again, Randy Orton hits the RKO in the end to pick up the victory and close the show. I love how the crowd is singing Randy Orton's song now during his entrance. I find that so awesome. Thank you, France, for starting that. I absolutely love it. With SmackDown in a WWE action figure setup style, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm missing something. If I am, let me know down in the comment section down below. This SmackDown, I am going to give, honestly, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I thought this was an amazing SmackDown. I enjoyed the snot out of it. I really did. Let me know if I'm overreacting down in the comment section down below. My favorite match easily was Baron Corbin versus Carmelo Hayes. I loved that match. Coming in at second would be Randy Orton and AJ Styles, but I loved Baron Corbin. He looked amazing. Wow. Well, really, he really did. Let me know your thoughts on both shows this week down in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bretto Live is out.
Love is so evil, love is a disease. It just consumes you until